Man, it's hard to believe I got this thing for $1,400. Well, as you can probably read from the title of this video, I am selling my boat, and I'm actually really sad about it because I love this boat a lot, and I love this whole project. I love my whole videos making it, but I do want to move on to other things, and that kind of requires funds to be able to build them and everything, so I can't have all my money tied up into one project, so I do have to sell this, unfortunately. And I'll list all my information into the video description, like how much I'm asking for it, and where to contact me and where to email me and all that stuff if you guys are interested in buying it, but I'll save all that for the end of the video. But in this episode, I'm going to be fixing a few things that I need to fix before I sell it, and one of those things are the throttle cables. Now, the throttle cables I got with the new motor were pretty long. I made them work for now, but they definitely need to be a lot shorter because they're getting like stuck. Whenever I want to go reverse when I'm in forward, I have to really yank it down because it's just so long and it curves around a bunch of different things underneath that it just gets tangled up and it's just hard to get it into gear. So I ordered new ones. I'm going to throw those on. The bar top is starting to get a little bit of cracks in it because I didn't put a thick enough coat of UV epoxy on it. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off and put another coat on it to protect it any longer. And I haven't really been covering this that much because I take it out almost every weekend, so I don't really want to cover it. Seats are holding up fine, everything's holding up great, it's just the bar top's getting a lot of abuse. So I just want to put another thick coat on it before I actually sell it, that way it lasts a lot longer. Along with fixing those little things, I'm going to build something else that I think is really cool, and I'm really excited about it. I'll do that later on in the video, and a couple other things I just need to fix up and tidy up before I actually sell it. I'm actually taking this thing out on a trip one last time with my friends up to Crystal River Springs, and we're gonna go to different springs, enjoy it for a whole day, and then it'll be for sale after that. So this is unfortunately the last video of this. After this, it's gonna be sold and onto its new owner, and hopefully they can make as many memories as I have on this boat, and hopefully they enjoy it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's work on these few little things and have some fun with it before I actually sell it. Okay, new throttle cables are in, they work great, and I also installed a new trailer jack. My old one was pretty rough shape, it was really hard to crank up, so this new one is pretty perfect. Like, no effort at all to crank it up. You have to crank it up pretty high to get it off my, my ball hitch, so good purchase. Now up next is gonna be something pretty cool. This is gonna be another cool feature. I know my fire pit's really cool, my bar is really cool. This is another really cool feature I'm gonna add. Now I got this idea off of a guy on Facebook. I'm a part of this pontoon group. It's called Pontoon Junkies, and they post a lot of pictures and ask questions about their pontoons, and very helpful. It's a very cool Facebook page. If you have a pontoon, I would definitely recommend joining it. You also get discounts to pontoon stuff and maybe another place, but I definitely know Pontoon Stuff has a discount if you join that page. Now anyways, he installed hammocks that hang off the side of his pontoon, so you kind of sit above the water while you're riding or just at a stop, and it looks really cool. It looks I think I could get some really cool shots with that, and I just think it looks really fun. So I bought one. I bought everything you need to do it. Now he has a really big pontoon, and he only installed one on one side, but since my pontoon's a little bit smaller, I'm gonna install one on each side. That way it kind of distributes the weight a little bit more, so if someone's in this side, someone else has to be on the other side too. Now there's a couple things you need to build this. First thing is this trailer hitch thing for the back of your truck. This actually attaches to your hitch on your truck, and you can hang hammock chairs off of it for like tailgating and stuff, but you need that. You need a couple chairs, and you need these receiver hitch things that you can buy at Harbor Freight for 15-20 bucks. Now to attach it to your boat, you're going to attach this trailer hitch mounting point to your cross braces underneath your boat. So I'm gonna bolt it up right here. This seems like a good spot, kind of in the center of the boat, somewhere you can still get to from the other side. And you're gonna have to notch out your little trim piece right here. So I'm gonna notch that out a little bit so this sticks out about like that. I think this is upside down, but yeah, you're gonna attach it to this brace underneath here with a couple bolts, and you should be good to go. And then you just attach it on, you slide it on, put your chair on, and then you're good to go. It's that simple. We're gonna try to build it. I think it shouldn't be too hard, just a little bit time consuming, but so let's try to build it, and we'll see how hard it is and if it's worth it. Well, it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Unfortunately though, I'm not gonna use it because I was starting to put pressure on it. I was gonna test it out and sit in it, make sure everything works, and I was just pulling it down with just a little bit of weight, and this thing is twisting so much, and it's actually bending in my tune right here. Like there's so much pressure right here, I guess, and it's just bending it in even with like a little bit of pulling down on it. So there might be a way to work it out. You could probably mount it up right here and then build some brackets and braces off for it. And I'm just not really wanting to do all that work to do this. I mean, it's cool, it's definitely cool, and I thought it would get some really cool footage and be a nice little feature to add to it, but it's just not really worth the work, I think. But I do have another idea. I am gonna keep this thing because it's actually in a good spot for a grill. So what I can do is, since this grill isn't really in that great a shape anymore, it's starting to rust and everything. It's not made for the water, and I didn't take good care of it, but I could build like a really nice grill up here that's a little bit bigger, can hold it a lot better. I think that's a cool idea. I'll just keep these arms and cut them off and then use them as the bottom bracket for whatever grill I buy. I think that would be a really cool idea. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, this is a cool idea, but unfortunately stuff just doesn't work out, and that's why I test it out for you guys. If you have a stronger pontoon or a bigger pontoon, maybe it'll work. Maybe you can build the brackets before you put the floor down, but I'm not gonna dig up all this work just for this. everything is done and it looks so good, like brand new again. I added some new little bits and pieces I'm going to show you right now. First off, I got the whole grill tabletop thing all set up. Looks good. It's pretty stable too, and you just undo it from underneath here. There's a little pin. Pull it out, you can take it off, throw it in the back of your truck whenever you're driving, and then throw it on the boat whenever you're out on the water. And it stays pretty sturdy, doesn't really get in the way, and it's a lot bigger grill. It looks really good. I'll show you a little bit more when I get up there. Also, I got these new bump stops. My old bump stops were in pretty bad shape and they were starting to scratch up my trim and everything. You can see a bunch of it, and then it actually put like a hole in the wood. It looked pretty bad and it was starting to damage some of my stuff, so I got this from Gatorback. This is Gatorback's bump stops. It looks really good, fits really well with my boat. I'm gonna link them in my description. They also provided me with the trailer covers with the LED lights in it. It looks really cool at night. Check them out if you're redoing your trailer or you just want some really cool features on your trailer boat trailer. Got the top here all cleaned up. I just sprayed off the floor. It cleans up so easy. Same thing with the seats. I just wiped them down. They clean up very easily. They still look brand new. This all looks really good up here. Pontoon Stuff makes some really good products. If you're redoing your boat, check them out first. That's where I got everything. And I also redid the whole top right here. It looks a lot better, no more cracks. And it actually came out better than the first time I did it, so really good there. Hooked up all the lights again. All that's good. Also replaced this captain's chair's bottom bracket plate thing right here. The old one didn't have a nut at the bottom to secure the post on it, so I put a new one in with the whole nut on the bottom, so that's all good. It's all sturdy now. Now for the grill, a lot bigger, a lot better. Stainless steel, so I don't have to worry about it rusting anytime soon. Has the same gas canisters I used on my old one and on my fire pit, so I don't have to have any kind of different adapters or anything. But this looks really good, a lot bigger for a lot more people on my boat. Maybe wondering how I keep it from not falling. I have these little clips right here, hold it in place. I just have to put something in the little hole right here to keep it from coming off, but it's really good. See, it's fairly sturdy. It's not that bad. So, time to hook it up. I got everything loaded, ready to go. Just hook it up and head to Crystal River. We're going to a bunch of springs and have some of my friends coming with me. We're just gonna have a fun time. Have a nice little last trip with it before I sell it. Yep, that was a nice little trip to finally send this boat off. Had a lot of fun with my friends. Everyone loved it. I got a lot of looks on the water. Everyone was staring at us and staring at the boat. We got pulled over a couple times. One was in the first hour, and the last one was when we were pulling up to the dock to load the boat back up. They were super nice. They were just checking to make sure we had everything, all the life jackets and everything. So all good there. Didn't really get pulled over because of the bar, but I think that's probably why they saw us. But yeah, so many looks, so many people pointing out that we had a bar, and a lot of people thumbs up. It was a good time. It was a good time. I really enjoyed it. I didn't get as much footage as I hoped to, and that's kind of what happens when you start drinking a little bit and having fun with your friends. But Crystal River isn't really what I remembered it being. I remembered it being a lot prettier and a lot more stuff to do. Over time, the springs get more popular, and then in turn they get more polluted and just not as clear as they used to be. So that was a little unfortunate, but it was still a really fun time. The whole round trip was about 5 hours and had no problems. The boat pulled great, zero effort by the truck. The only problem I did have is I actually lost my cover for the fire pit, which really sucks because you can't buy these anywhere. You can't buy the cover and you can't buy the fire pit anymore. So I might try to rebuild one or build like a new cover for it, but I don't think I can match that paint or anything. And I might do that before I sell it, might not. I'm kind of busy right now, so just kind of expect it not to be remade. It's not gonna hurt anything being exposed though, so it's fine for now. Zero problems on the water, zero problems loading it. Yeah, everything runs great, works great, no problems. So now for the whole selling thing, all the details of that, I am asking 25 grand for the boat. Here's my email right here. Straight away, you guys can email me there for any questions. I will not reply to anyone on here for details about selling it. A couple details about me for where to pick it up. I am in Central Florida. I will meet you somewhere to pick it up. I'm not going to travel out of state or really far for it just because I'm very busy doing other stuff. So if you want to set up shipping details, I can work with you with that. But I prefer someone to actually come get it and take it. I think it's a pretty fair asking price, especially right now when it's impossible to find a boat and everything is way overpriced. This is a pretty, it's almost brand new, and 25 grand, and it's a fully custom boat. Sits 13 people, but more like 11 people comfortably. It will come with everything on here right now. It has all the life jackets, it has 12 life jackets in here, the buoys, the anchor, two fairly new batteries, like a year old each. It comes with a grill, that stuff, everything you see right now, it comes with. The title is in my name, so there's no problems with that. The trailer, on the other hand, is a bill of sale only because it is a homemade trailer. You shouldn't have any problems registering it, but just know that I don't have a title for that. It's a bill of sale only. And that's pretty much all the details. Oh, one thing that doesn't work is the speedometer is stuck at 5. So if you really wanted a speedometer, you have to switch that out. That's the only problem that doesn't work on this boat. And I don't know why. You might be able to get a replacement from them, but I never really cared to fix it. So that is all. This is the end to the series, into the pontoon boat, but there will be another pontoon boat in the future. Probably pretty soon too. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for watching the series. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and it's been definitely my favorite series so far, and hopefully I can improve from this and make even something cooler. Hopefully. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you aren't following me on Instagram, I post a lot behind the scenes. You can check me out there. Email, don't forget to email me. That's the only way you can contact me for purchasing this. And I will update in the comment section if it's sold or when it's sold. All right, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in the next episode. Bye.